So the last thing we're going to compare and contrast are going to be the word problems that you see when you were working with linear versus quadratic versus exponential. These you should be experienced with, and linear, you're going to have this constant rate of change, and remember, it's going to happen on a constant basis. The change is going to be additive, meaning this is decreasing by 2 degrees every hour. So it's going down by 2. You get paid $20. So that's a plus 20 for every lawn that you mow. The water drained from the sink 2 inches every hour. So the amount of water in the sink is getting less by 2. So we're subtracting 2 inches every hour. You pay $3 for a helmet and then $5 for every hour. So there's that plus 5. The 3 is your y-intercept. So 3 plus $5 for every hour. That's how much money you spent renting the bike. So the rental is $3 plus $5 for every hour. So that's that constant additive change. For quadratics, you were doing something with projectile motion. You were either kicking a ball or shooting a basketball, launching a rocket, throwing a rock. And then we also had the problems where you had like a certain amount of fencing, and then they wanted you to either maximize or minimize the rectangular area. So those were the examples of the quadratic. With exponentials, it's very, very much like linear, except the difference is, well, the wording is a little bit different. Depreciates means that the value of the car is getting less and less, but notice it's by a percentage right here. So we're talking about, we're only keeping, we're losing 5% of the car. Remember, the word of translates to multiply. So that's how we know that it is a multiplicative constant change. So depreciates means it's getting smaller. We're losing 5%. Another way to think of that is if we're losing 5%, that means we're only keeping 95%. Okay, but it's 5% of the value of the car. So there's the key word right there, means of. The value of the house grew. Another word that they could use would be appreciate. That means it gets bigger, 2% every year. So again, we're starting off with something and then we're increasing its value 2% of the current value. So 0.02 of means multiply. So there's what you can look for. The percentage is the dead giveaway. One payment option is 1 penny the first day, and then your pay doubles. You'll see that doubles, or it triples, or it could say you lose half of the bacteria every day. That's called a half-life. So when you are doubling something, that means you're multiplying it times 2. Or if it's triples, if it said triples, then that means you're multiplying times 3. Or if it's saying that you have, you're losing half of the amount of bacteria every day, then that means you're multiplying times a half. So all of these involve multiplication, and you usually won't see the word multiplication, but you'll know it based on other contextual words like of, or doubles, or triples, or half, those kind of things.